Hello, welcome to another Friday artwork video. So we're up to original Ravnica City of Guilds. I've got the pages, you can hear them from my binder over on the side here. And again, I think I would have opened around the equivalent of 10 booster packs. So probably for this set it would have been a tournament pack or 2 tournament packs and then 4 boosters, something like that, because this was a large set. I think that's right for this, but if you're curious, I'll include a link and you can watch the original pack openings and tournament pack openings for this, as I did record that. So I just go through the an example of each of the cards that I pulled, and obviously some of these might be duplicate copies, but I'm not going to obviously show each individual copy. I'm pretty much going to go through all the cards for this because it's just, I think it's nice to see the artwork, a nice representation of what artwork you might see if you open the equivalent of 10 boosters worth of stuff. Obviously the basic lands would have featured in an episode of or the special episode of Land Ahoy, which now goes out every Yuletide, special Yuletide edition. So if you haven't checked those out, check them out. I think there's 4 of those now actually. Going through my basic land box. So if that interests you, definitely check those videos out on the channel. And of course with this set we're going through the mono-coloured stuff first, but no surprise to note that there's obviously quite a number of multicoloured or 2-coloured cards in the set. Such was the nature of the set. And I'll include links to the set musings episode that I did quite a while ago now, I think, for this particular set. So you can get a feel for the set in its totality. Still on white for the moment, as you saw there. So the first rare we came, or 2 rares so far we've had actually: Concerted Effort and Flicker Form. So already 2 rares in the white cards. Also notice there's a number of griffins in the set. And obviously quite a number. If you've been playing Magic for a while, you'll probably recognise quite a number of cards here that have been, reprinted, or maybe themselves reprints. So moving on to blue. And we have this compulsive research. It's an interesting set because of the way they had to sort of deal with the different guilds and the two colour card combinations. So, you know, you have like 4 of the guilds in this set, and then 3 of the guilds in the following set, and then another 3 in the set after that. So that affected a number of different things, like, you know, the sort of non-basic lands you'd see for colour fixing of the 2 colours, and when they published the particular theme decks to go with it, like, you know, what colour combinations they had for the theme decks, those sort of things. So yeah, and then other things as well that you might be noticing, you know, cards where there's a secondary, like an activation cost, which is different from the main colour, like this one. So you've got black here on this clausal thing, but it's blue to cast. So again, you know, which colour combinations they chose to go for because of the, you know, inclusion of certain guilds or not, as the case may be. Mnemonic Nexus. But it's nice, there's quite a few cards here that I haven't seen for a while that bring a smile to my face. Things like Peel from Reality. So the only time I've played this set is retrospectively, where I would have drafted it on Magic the Gathering Online. Stasis Cell. Tidewater Minion. So our last blue card here is actually a foil, and fortunately I have both the foil and the regular one, so we can compare and contrast. So there's Vidalcan Entrancer. See, pretty nice foiling there. And then there's the regular one. And then sort of side by side. Right, so moving now on to black. So start off with rather disturbing Brain Spoil. it. We have a Mortarpeed, so another card where we've got, you know, green in the activation cost, but black in the casting cost. And you know, and more magic cards, I suppose, where, you know, some of this I would say owes a little bit to Aliens franchise. In some ways, or it certainly reminds me of the creature in Aliens, or Alien. Right, this one I only have in foil. Notice the nice thing on these with the foil cards that have the so yeah, these have the, or some of the cards here have the watermark on them to help you a little bit and remind you what particular guild this card might be, you know, strong in, synergise well with. But one thing you've probably always noticed, and I know I've pointed out, is they pop real nice on the foils. And a lot of times more so than the main artwork actually. But yeah, pretty nice when that happens. And as you can really see that guild watermark. Different card here, but does have the guild watermark on it. And of course another card you probably saw there, which has sort of indicating that that blue-black combination for one of the guilds. Yep, so dredge was a thing in the set. Moving on to red now. Here's a rare. There's a Fury. Cleansing Beam. And here we have a Fiery Conclusion. I nearly called it Fiery Concussion. Yeah, Fiery Conclusion. Another rare. So yeah, these are always interesting. These hunted creatures, a hunted dragon. You can see. So 6/6 for 5, flying in haste. But when it comes into play, you put 3/2/2 white night creature tokens with first strike into play under a target opponent's control. But of course, that becomes quite an interesting political card when you're playing, EDH Commander. And we have Reign of Embers. And Seismic Spike, Land Destruction Sorcery, which also gives you mana. So in red, we'll have a way of dealing with artifacts, and this is it. Smash. You can sort of see the watermark again down there. That one's got radiance on it. I'm seeing a number of cards here, actually, interesting enough, that one way or another are interacting with lands, either blowing them up or causing players to sacrificing them or using them as some sort of resource. And then the final red card from the binder. Another Radiance card. Okay, yes. A lot of cards now I recognise in green. So we have Civic Wayfinder. And Elves of Deep Shadow. Here's Farseek. And then we have Fists of Ironwood. You can see this card's got another one of the guild abilities on it. this one because we're in green, so no doubt we're going to see at least one spider. And we've got another dredge card here. Okay, so we have a rare here, and it's another hunted card. This is the troll. This is the troll, hunted troll. So this is the one that was having to contend with 4/1/1 blue fairy creature tokens with flying. Alright, another Convoke card. You'll notice we've seen a number of cards that, you know, either provide fodder for the graveyard or, you know, in order that other cards can get stuff back from the graveyard. Oh, here we go. Here's our green land destruction card, sorcery speed. So Roiling Spoil, 2 and 2 green, and then we've got that additional, you know, sort of black conditional threat. If we've spent black in the as part of our colourless or mana of any colour cost, then yeah, all creatures get -1 until end of turn. And another Convoke card. Scatter the seeds. Siege Worm. And more, you know, land shenanigans, although this one sort of in a positive way. So when land comes into play under your control, you get to untap Stone Cedar Hierophant, and its ability, you can tap it and untaps the target land. And then the last of our mono green cards, so we're going to be moving on to multicoloured cards first. So yeah, this one, interesting, I've got Convoke on it because it's another one of these artifact or enchantment distraction spells. Right, so let's move through this. This is probably going to irritate quite a few people because I'm not sure. I think, yeah, these are in alphabetical order, so they're going to be jumping around in the different colour combinations, unfortunately. I think I did that, I ended up going down this route just to make it easier to find these cards when I was looking for certain things. So Bloodborne March, and that's a rare. Yep, so, or is it? Oh, who knows? Yeah, these are all over the place. It's funny. Goodness, I don't know what I was thinking when I put these in the binder. changed my method of sorting cards on several different occasions now, and some binder pages are sorted one way for one set and a different way for another set, and then sometimes stuff just gets a little bit chaotic. So Bright Flame there was, if you hadn't spotted already, was another rare. And rather conveniently, I never planned this, Congregation at Dawn, which was in our Monday deck musings episode. I also had one of those. Consult the Necrosages. Not quite sure if I want to do that. Looks pretty unpleasant. Dark Heart of the Wood. Yeah, the artwork in this set is awesome, I think. We have a namesake card. Not sure if I've got, I can't remember, we'll see in a moment if I've got the associated land for that, probably not. Yeah, Red White had Radiance, didn't it, I think. Oh, another Dredge card. Oh, this card as well. It's a good 2/2 with Flying and Haste. For 1 Red White, and it's Sky Knight Legionnaire. Very nice in Red White aggro. And this was always a really interesting card. So we have a 3/3 vanilla creature. It's a wolf, but it's just green white. So 3/3 for 2. So yeah, green white aggro. Anybody? Let's recruit. Oh, we've got a nice rare here. So this one's interesting. It makes forests become creatures. And the other thing, I don't think, I've had cards come up already. The Boris Recruiter was one, and there was one before that. I didn't really point it out at the time, but of course, yeah, there were several cards in here, a number of cards that were hybrid mana. And, you know, obviously with some of them you've got the watermarks on them because they're relevant to the guild. But then also you'll notice the border colouring is quite different. And it's quite a good case in point, actually. It's quite convenient, which made me think of it. You know, we came from this one, which was, you know, regular sort of, you know, 2-colour, multicolour card with the gold border, and then we move into this, which is 2-colour hybrid, and we've got the black and the green. It's done that way. Oh, cool. We have a guild mage. So these 2/2 for 2, but then with these really interesting abilities on them. working informant. And another guild mage. Rather conveniently, and again this wasn't planned, the green-white one, which was in the this week's Deck Musings episode. So you probably gather we don't have, I think it's a Bob as it's called, Dark Confidant. So moving into our artefacts. These were printed at Common, so we'll probably see a few of these that I pulled. Potentially there's going to be 4, and I think I've got all 4 in the different colours here, although they're spread out in the binder again. And before we get to some of the other ones, let's have a look at a nice foil here, which is Cyclopean Snare. Look at that. Oh, that's coming. Obviously the laser line there. Looks pretty cool. Just put that on the screen. Yep, so another signet. I do like the design of these. So here we go. Here's the black-green signet. So yeah, so many ways in the set of fixing for the 2 colours. It was great. We've got a Grifter's Blade. Not sure how big Defender was in the set. It's always interesting because you do get some sets where there is the potential to build or to draft, a Defender deck. So yeah, not sure how widespread that was in here. But saying that, it's rather telling that we have a piece of equipment which gives something Defender flying and first strike in the form of Peregrine Mask. So yeah. Another signet. It's a nice foil one, this one actually. So this is the 4th one. 4 of 4 for this set. Look at that. Lovely. Just put that there for a moment. Now, when we don't stop there with fixing in the set. So notice these are at Common, and then we have another bit of fixing at Common. Okay, it comes into play tapped, and then for 2 you have to sacrifice it. Adds 2 mana of any combination of colours to your mana pool, and when it's put into your graveyard play, draw a card. One to cast. Terrari. So what do we have here? So it looks like I've got 3 of the 4 of the bounce lands. So we have the red and white one, and I'm pretty sure, but I do know I have the complete sort of sets of these in my Commander toolkit, pretty sure. And we've got the black-green one, and then the Selesnya one. So 3 of the 4. But there was another land that I pulled from boosters. And it was one of the rare lands, which are these. So the ones that come into play. If you want to, you can pay 2 life, and if you do, they come into play untapped. If you don't pay the 2 life, they come into play tapped. Rare. Excellent, there we have it. So hopefully you enjoyed that go through the binder. As I've said, I'll include all the relevant all the relevant links in the description to the original pack openings and any relevant other videos I've got, for instance, like set musings episodes, those sort of things. Thanks once again for watching. Bye for now, and I will catch you in a future video.